Shamoo's playing nowadays. It is the Mythra. Alrighty.
Corrin, man.
That's dirty, by the way. I don't know why they put that alt in the game. The one that switches the colors for the characters, that's messed up.
It's mind games, man.
It is, though. It is. All right, going into game 1 here. And, you know, you got to wonder how a character like Corrin that is a sword character as well and generally considered to be fairly mid-tier puts up against a character that folks have been saying is possibly top 5.
I think Pyromither's at least top 10, like definitely. Top 5, I think yet to see, but it's certainly shaping up to be like that. So Corrin with kind of slower as a swordy, I feel. Not necessarily equipped to deal with Mythra as well as Pyro, in my opinion.
Yeah, and, you know, slower has a little bit more control of space, better, you know, long-range poking tools. But with Mythra, with Shamoo closing the distance on Mythra like this, those tools not really coming into play a whole lot here. And Corrin's been on the back foot here. Drago's been on the back foot for quite a bit.
It's the up smash. Catching the jump, I think, and we've got a pretty sizable lead for Shamoo.
Yeah, and that's without even switching into the Pyro. We didn't even have to. We didn't even see that come out just yet. This has been all Mythra so far, and that's kind of scary. You got a whole other characters with a toolkit in the back pocket.
Part of me feels like Mythra can deal with Corrin like by herself. Like Pyra, I think one of the biggest things that she has is keeping you at a little bit of a distance. So with Mythra, when you're getting in there, as often as Shamoo's doing with Mythra, it's smothering for a player like Corrin.
Yeah, absolutely, and smothering is exactly the word for it, but it looks like Drago is starting to find a way to strike back there, utilizing that spear, catching the ledge trap there at the forward tilt as well, but that Mythra side B going to clear that ledge and get Shamoo back to stage as well.
Trap in the corner here, not a position you want to be in.
Both players really pulling out the lethal options here. These smash attacks are coming out to play. Nobody quite finding the connection there, nobody finding the confirm.
Up throw will do it.
Woo.
That's a mean up throw.
Yeah, so much patience from Drago to make that happen too. Waiting out that up smash, holding onto that shield, and then finding the grab afterwards. Patience is going to have to be the name of the game here for Drago because this pressure is going to take time to get through. But now the Pyra coming out, and that's a whole different ball game here. Woo.
And the Pyra goes right back in after the dash attack. Looks like the game plan looks to just rack up the damage, and if you need the kill, switch to the Pyra, but it seems that he's being able to get the kill with the Mythra just as efficiently.
Yeah, and you know, both these characters kind of rely on spacing as kind of their major tool, you know, to stay safe, to apply pressure, but with Mythra being that much faster, Shamoo running off to just throw out a forward air that low down to finish that stock up.
Interesting.
That was Shamoo, that won. Oh shoot, we might have had them on the wrong side. I will find out when we get back into the game here, actually. Thank you for that. Yeah, it was on the wrong side. My bad. I didn't catch that. Yep. No problem, no problem. Sorry, we had a little mix up there with the names, just working that out with my production assistant here, but we're going to game 2. And yeah, my bad, I had the names on the wrong side there for a bit.
Going to the small battlefield.
Alright, we're out on small battlefield here now. And
another strong start from Shamoo, but Drago's coming back at it with these combos.
yeah, it does at least look like the disadvantage is working out pretty well here. I mean, once Drago's finding an opening and getting one hit, there's a lot more to follow. It's just finding an opening in the first place. It's just proving to be so difficult.
Really getting in on and getting an advantage state seems to be the hard part, but once there was a good combo string there for a good like 50% almost, and it's an even match. And they're off the top.
Wow.
Small battlefield, right?
Yeah, the frame data specifically from Drago's down tilt actually winning out a lot of this. We saw that connect a couple of times there and also confirmed into what ultimately took the stock as well. I think Drago's starting to find the answers here. Ooh, maybe a little overzealous there with the side B though.
Yeah, but hey, a good 37% extra credit, but all the way back to even, almost.
Yeah, 37% can be a lot in some matchups, but when you got to be close to a character like Mythra, it's not as much as you would like it to be.
Again with the color mix-up, man. I gotta keep looking down there to see if I'm looking at the right person.
Right. I just go by the color of the sword nowadays. I'm like, you know what? Is it a green sword, red sword?
So that's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it.
Ooh.
Meaty back air.
The Pyra switch is so fast, too. When those Pyra aerials cover so much distance.
Yeah, you have to be on guard for that when you're off stage. At any moment, they can just pull that out.
Oh!
The tipper!
Hey there! Woo. Surprise tipper out of nowhere, just a second up smash right after the first.
That was a good move. I mean that secures a lead, and we'll see what Drago can do with it. But right now it's looking like a little bit of a hard time getting back on stage versus Pyra. But here we go.
Drago managing his movement so well around the Pyra side Bs there as well. I mean, just juking and jive in every which direction around it off stage. It's so much shield damage, but not enough to kill.
F-tilt will get the stock.
Yeah.
So our last stock situation. Get a couple of aerials, a couple of little combo string here from the Mythra.
Yeah, Drago's going to need to be very careful because giving up any kind of disadvantage here, like we're seeing now, I mean, that could even things out or really turn against them in a heartbeat. This ledge situation, though, this is where Drago's been getting work done. This might be it, but Shamoo a little too fast right now, still applying damage, still finding these combos.
Down tilt's doing great work against a lot of the moves, a lot of Mythra's toolkit at least.
Yeah, it's probably, if I'm not mistaken, one of Corrin's faster grounded options.
Ooh.
What on earth was that?
That was a fantastic option. That was crazy.
Actually, air dodging down through the up smash and setting up the neutral B. Taking the time to charge it too, knew that the up smash was going to be there for a minute, had time to really power that up to find that stock, and that's going to even things up. That was very, very quick thinking and really precision like distance on the air dodge too.
Yeah, I was as soon as that kill screen came out, I was shocked. I was like, what just happened?
Yeah, and it was out of nowhere. I mean, it was in a situation where it looked like Drago was, you know, in a rough spot. Maybe not about to die, but not in a good spot, certainly.
That's, I think, the disadvantage of Mythra is that you can get those, you know, those hard hits will hit a lot harder.
Yeah, Mythra not super heavy. Pyra a little heavier, but Mythra definitely on the lighter side.
Looks like we're starting this one off with another ledge situation.
Yeah, with the way these characters are able to combo each other and the limited tools they have to kind of break out of those combos, it does feel like neutral gets one once and immediately we're on a ledge situation on one side or the other. That just seems to be the nature of the matchup.
Did go to Smashville here. Is this Smashville or Time City? Oh,
yeah, Smashville.
Okay. See how this center platform comes into play. I think the neutral B from Corrin, I don't know if it would have caught with the platform. I think Mythra would have landed on that platform last set. So we'll see how this shapes up, but still pretty even. I think even stocks.
Ooh, perfectly timed spot dodge.
That was close, man. Almost another good one of those.
And Drago's trying to play that maximum spacing. Oh, the snipe went for the single shot there and connected.
That was actually pretty cool. I've never seen that before.
You gotta be confident that you're gonna hit that single shot if you're not gonna go for the spread, man. That's
There it is again.
Oh.
It catches that low recovery pretty well because that angle is one that has to be gotten by a Corrin in order to recover safely.
Shamoo out here showing you absolutely can be a marksman with a sword character. That is a possibility in this game.
The triple up smash, though, I mean, you go for it twice. You don't expect for them to go the third time, but there we go again.
Ooh.
Back to pretty much even. We got another, like more combos. It looks like this platform is serving Mythra pretty well. At least extending these early percentage combos.
Yeah, well, this center platform is allowing so much advantage in the stage control game. Once Mythra's underneath that, it really cuts off Drago's angles to approach from because they can't just aerial through the platform like they would in a lot of other situations. That said, it could be just as much of an advantage for Drago if Drago is able to win center stage. It's just a matter of actually doing so when they have to play this grounded game a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think Shamoo's doing a pretty good job at, when it's neutral, keeping it on the ground and not getting above that platform. But now we got the Pyro coming back out. We'll be looking for pretty much any one of these moves will kill. Amber aerials.
Perfect timing from Drago there to avoid getting caught on ledge by that. It didn't connect. They had the impale on the spear, but it didn't actually connect into the kick, and now Shamoo using that as an opening to find a few more solid pyro aerials and clean up that stock. And after this match, I need to move that taskbar so I can actually see what stock we're on, because I'm I lost track here.
Yeah, I've been keeping track in my mind, and that's what I've been saying. Like, they're on 2 stocks, right?
Yeah. I just realized just now that that's kind of blocking an important part of the screen for us over here on the commentary side.
Drago can get this kill while they're not in a disadvantage, keeping this neutral going. This could be big, getting that last stock.
Oh, a little greedy on the counter there, but you know when Shamoo's throwing out this much pressure and throwing out this many hitboxes, it's not a bad plan.
It's not the worst idea in the world, but I think the hesitation there from Shamoo was a good call. Getting up there in the percent, almost at 70. We got 77 now. This is kind of do or die.
Yeah, Drago trying to open this up with the spear in a few places, but just never quite able to find it. Shamoo just a little too mobile for that. There's the grab, though. That might be the kill off the up throw. Not quite, but at least something that buys you a little time. Forces the Pyro switch, if nothing else, which is scary. You could die to this, but the neutral's a little easier at least.
Back up to 170, and there's the kill. There's the kill, so we got last stock. The Mythra comes back out.
All right, it's do or die for Drago here. So far, Shamoo's been dominating this neutral for most of the set. Drago's going to have to really come out on top on this one, and it looks like it's working out that way, at least at first.
Getting some good percentage here. Up to 64. Ooh,
that could have been deadly.
That could have been stock. Oh, there's the up smash.
Drago was actually starting to control the neutral there on that last stock, was starting to find their footing.
I was going to say, don't call it a comeback, because then it's not a comeback. But